so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I won't be running.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against Montreal. Today we've got two teams with a lot of history, but it's traditionally been a one-sided matchup, Singy.
Yeah, they've certainly had the upper hand every time these two face off, Boog. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes down in today's matchup. I mean, at some point, the trend has got to stop, right?
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Randy Johnson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the history of baseball.
Yeah, Boog, he's got some of the best strikeout stuff in the history of the game. Over 4,000 career strikeouts. We'll see how many he's got today.
So digging in now for
Leading
Philadelphia, Trey Turner.
Philadelphia, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
In there at the knees, and we're underway. Turner pops it up. Walker. And there's one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And that is out of play. Next offering is in for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
0-2 now. And that's down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce.
2 down, base is empty.
Harper.
So Harper stands in. Good power, not great in the OBP department. There's a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Christopher Sanchez.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Comes up empty.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
Digging in, Marcus Grissom. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Kepler settles underneath it. He's got it. One down.
Batting third, the first baseman,
At the
Larry
lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Larry Walker digs in now, looking for his first big league hit right here.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Swings through that one for strike two.
2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Just so sound in his mechanics.
Batting
It's against a
fifth,
firm
the catcher,
front side.
Gary
And the hands just continue
Gardner.
to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, 2 outs. Carter, the next to hit, right down to shoot. Strike one.
No ball. 1 strike. Ball 1.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So 2 down. Now here is Andre Dawson. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
And a foul ball. And that one way outside. Now 1-2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Schwarber.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot. A former first-round pick back in 2014. And that's through there for a strike. is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count. Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
It falls in, and that's a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wastes no time there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And now it is JT Realmuto. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One down, Phillies down a run.
Whoa.
Fought off foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now batting Max Kepler. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Kepler launched a homer in his most recent game. This one high in the air to left center. And that'll do it. One left for Philadelphia. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is the rookie third baseman, number 29, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Sanchez back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man on base to start the inning. Number 29 with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's the second baseman. There's a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. To short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now it's the shortstop. That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it hits the base of the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit. His first big league knock. And he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Now the left fielder, Tim Raines. Right through there for a strike. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right side, Castellanos settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 9, Marcus Grissom.
Now the number 2 hitter, Marcus Grissom. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
0-1.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
On the ground to the left. Boom. Throws on to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Sosa.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And it hits the fence. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw in there safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
Next is the designated hitter, Weston Wilson. First offering, and it just misses. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at third, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And the count 1-2. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. His first homer of the year. It's 2-2.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Trey Turner now. He popped out his first time. Check swing, called strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
On the ground to third, and that chance handled. Whips it to first, and they get Turner for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Alex Cole.
Wow, Singy, what a throw. We got to take another look at it, but this time with the numbers from StatCast.
Yeah, Boog, that's about as good as it gets. You'll see the hardest throwing infielders reach 90+ on throws across the diamond, so he's pretty much right there with the best infield arms in the game. That was a rocket of a throw right there.
And now it's Alec Bohm. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Johnson winds and deals. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-0.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back there. And it's gone. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and the Phillies take the lead. It's 3-2.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Throws to first in time. Harper retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
In the air, out towards left center. Reigns makes the catch, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. As we go to the last of the third. And now here is Larry Walker.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's carrying. Going, gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. And takes low for ball one. Tied up here in the early going. And there's a ball. Sanchez. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Got him swinging.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now Gary Carter. RBI single his last time up.
One ball, no strike.
And the 1-0. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-1.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. And they take care of Carter for
now
the out.
batting, the designated hitter, Andre Dawson.
So digging in, Andre Dawson. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Start of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. That's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped to short. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Struck out swinging his first time. Line drive.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Max Kepler at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
1-0.
And that's in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
2 outs. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and
Up
give
next
the
for
Phillies the lead.
Philadelphia, the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Go ahead run on base. And stepping in is the speedy Edmundo Sosa. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
First and second, 2 outs. Wilson now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
1 strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, number 29. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Sosa makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now it's the second baseman. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. That one deep left field, and forget it. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had got that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And the batter now, Tim Raines. 0 for 2 in this one. This one in the air. Harper. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 9, Marcus.
Here's the center fielder, Marcus Grissom. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one not close. And the count is even, 2-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one is lifted in the air. Kepler makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Johnson back to work. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And there's a strike.
1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
And here comes Alec Bohm. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-4. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
So 1 out, nobody on. Bryce Harper to the plate. Line drive, base hit.
Now batting, left fielder Kyle.
Man at first with 1 gone. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 for 2. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Harper leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right through there for a strike. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's down to 1 at 5-4. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Larry Walker. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Christopher Sanchez won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Righty reliever out of the pen, Joe Ross. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Vladimir Guerrero will hit next. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Guerrero goes 6 feet 3 inches, 235 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And that's strike 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Gary Carter. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on, and that one fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two outs. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's JT Realmuto.
The one thing you can look at with Realmuto, and we've talked about this in high school, you know, this guy was a quarterback, very athletic. He was an infielder. So, you know, he's not stuck at catcher. Like he's a great catcher, but if you needed to play him somewhere else, become a first baseman, you definitely have that option. Probably even some third base, but he's not just catcher only, although that's what he does. His athleticism can put him in a position for a team that if they wanted to do more, they could.
Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And just misses with that one.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
And now the center fielder, Max Kepler. That one's in there, 0-1. One out, base is empty.
Oh. 1-1.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
One gone, runner at first. Now here is Edmundo Sosa. In there for strike one. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here's the Phillies DH, Weston Wilson. There's a strike. Fastball for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Phillies strand one. They trail it 5-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the sixth, Andre Dawson. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Number 29, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. And he hits a ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Mike.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. Fouled off to the right. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. New inning getting started. Here's Turner now.
Trey Turner.
Lucas Sims gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that misses. Ball one.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that's in the dirt. And that's ball two.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next pitch is outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Alec Bohm in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's in there, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Headed down the line. And a foul ball. Chop back up the middle. And that one handled. Not in time. The tying run is on to start the inning.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. And fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
So here is Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. Tried to check his swing, appeal to third. No swing, just held it back there. Now 1-1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.